Uh, Hello, my name is Sofia. I'm from in Laos. My name is 1851114. So today I have homework in the case of the two cases and this get effective. So my topic is about enforcement of foreign gentlemen. In the law, the effect of the foreign gentlemen is the recognition and enforcement in the one jurisdiction of the gentleman. Relation in under foreign gentlemen is foreign gentlemen may be recognized basis of the prerogative or material liberties of the institution of the unitary without the express intent of the agreement. Definition of the term: the regulation of the foreign gentleman occurs when the court of the one country or jurisdiction as of the judging is met by the court of the other foreign country of jurisdiction, and usually of the gentleman in a subsidiary and instead of term without extending the subject of the original result. In the English law, there is a clear distinction between regulation of the foreign gentleman and enforcement of the foreign gentleman. Recording means a training the count of having been determined is the foreign of the one is the reality part of this is the argument of the foreign command and of the setting of the disposal of as a agent jugenty. Enforcement by a contract is an impediment of the gentleman. In America, legal establishment of the foreign gentleman is mean a gentleman from the other state in the understand of the foreign country to different between two more recent technology use a foreign country a gentleman. For gentlemen from the other country and foreign sister of state of gentleman from a different state with a united state. The test to a primary after Afghanistan gentleman's rule is in particular in the affair of the common with a matter and operational clause of the color or common law. The first is the abolition of the jungle estate in 1920, where the part of the imperial colonial justice of such as New Zealand, Nigeria, and Singapore, if a gentleman is still subject to a repair in the ordination, it cannot be arrested. The second primary representative of sale which also from the agreement and recording is the foreign of gentleman. Reconforted F conformate as 1933. So which affirm similar and common material from additional cons in the conduct with a battery agreement such of Canada instead of the being equal to common possessed by service in the current status law of the jungle credit of the part seeking of the foreign jungle of the material against the jungle for the grand effort common is quoted the same effect as the foreign attention has been English government responded have made a pay of the accident against as separate by a tradition of imprisonment. Case 1. This one is effective adjective. A foreign gentleman is the understep of the pattern prima. There has been a problem of the global communication of the business dispute over past the few years. By necessity, tests a dispute war are often held in a tail or country of the organ of on air of also just where our investments are partnership and global holding incorporates as the domestic. As in the section alligator, no, however, a maintaining a gentleman is only one step in the process of the making party work, and is something the expense step following the gentleman told of the payment of the result of the asset can be much more than a payment of the matter of the account. This is often true because the party again who was the gentleman ever may have appealed or not or asset is the judicial as the federal was obligated. This is especially in the case of the host, generally whereas the company may attempt a bigger mislead, but does also no business in the forum and has no substantial bank account of the asset in the United States. The forum of the choice of the effort cross the border or jungle map by a difficult is that often the U.S. is the two as a factor have a component and individual on an access in the use and also because of the likelihood like then a global business will be affected need to use this in the U.S. financial. So system for the transactions there are factor coupled with the level as a plaintiff standard and cost of the cost means the U.S. can be a very effective allocation to average young government in the foreign allocation. First, however, a clearly beaming of the us a country benefit is as your legal system to have the problem sister, father and sister. Where many a proper legality are familiar with the federal system, few understand the difficulty of the medical state law of the country. The difference is important because the formula of the jungle is gonna matter of the state law to proper some uniform to the foreign jungle and in the use of many but not all steps on the way and 192 uniform program money. Jungle research is always often in the 25 by uniform forest country money jungle accept the uniform act. States that have often a uniform as the individual will also of uniform of foreign jungle map when the three factor as the fees in the foreign jungle map must final consent and ever forever in the country where it's hosted in many instances is a mean that a jungle on the people in the foreign jungle jurisdictions many not be implemented. As for the in the US for example New York country the often state a processes of the effort of the foreign jungle map is being in the foreign jurisdiction. Second, the foreign jungle map must have been reviewed under a system that appropriately implemented proper and the process compatible with us. Notation of the dual of process of the law. This is a reality also early half of the overcome. So and the rest of the foreign jungle will occur after on the foreign consistently so seriously. A complete example of the country have made less in the UK, the Cayman Islands, Singapore, Hong Kong, Island, Morocco, and most USA national. Those awards that have filed in the include liability Australia, Iran, Nicaragua, Cuba, North Korea, Iran, and Congo. 3. The foreign countries must have a personal jurisdiction over the different personal jurisdictions is found where and very foreign in fact and so. The difference is a permanent seven and the foreign country 3 department foreign after the matter estimate for the special affiliate to contact 3. Therefore, the anchor is submitted by the jury of the foreign country the purpose of the common of the definition was a commonly silly if the common in the foreign states and this therefore have a business officer to foreign statement and the process around of the transaction of the office or the dependent of the motor physical of the apparent in the foreign country. They gave a list of the personnel. There is also a cut of personnel is also you cost a toll affirmative foreign the gentleman when the use country fund to solve figure conflict between the foreign country and the party again who is younger man and what the warrant and to express of the younger man to you know of the well see expression. Well, of course, the must find the 3 major factors in the order of the expression of the foreign jungle messages or hostile of taking of the factor which were also used a country for reference effects for the foreign jungle. For example, U.S. account many refer of the foreign jungle is a phenomenon that one the dead is for the country did not have a subject matter jurisdiction. So the frame of the 3 process were as unlimited. 3. The jungle was operated by a farm. There a jungle mass is based off the cost of the representative 3 a state public police. 5. The jungle mass is compared with the special conditions jungle. 6. The foreign control process of the country so seriously interfered for a long opposition. The interference was a basic slowly. With a freedom of special and process opposition and effort to use and the sections and conditions this occurrence are also bad for For command of the command and jungle map basis will now enter the proper course of the card and who is on the card use a control number of the public policies. The process of the person is the experiment of the forget jungle maps. Move is very so quickly, especially if New York has the highest strong Scandinavian of found the CAB Mainland Trust of Gamala Hotel Cover. Next word, it has a tradition has been a good following with one when the jungle map for money deposit and by the jungle map when its jungle map holder can credit and also that have activated in the party is may have been asset into New York. So this one the power to of the many entered the banking system. Internet second in the internet failing is traditional allow a street for the summary jungle again and to cover in the former convenience developed the time to forget jungle waves can be occurred the same in the matter of waves. Before the fighting in the New York in the half in the forget the living and we need to know is the jungle maps around in the first steps on automatically. So the kind of way is this one is important for attention. Into step where is the asset is on the of the case on the where is the whole the more of waiting with jungle map with a net have asset with allocation of California for example. This is a regret forget the fact must keep in the you not just have a American uniform assistant and they attack forget to info have a typograph does do you so have a new company for the text and message and there were many of us that have do not so much in the area for us can always missing pay Nebra Coso list Iceland so Colonina South Dakota Desmelo Utah Framework West Vegan Wyoming and combative of the proper recover a forgotten jungle mechanics is still effort in the stepping of the later step they also attempt to the more international debate of the effort case of the take longer of the process. Finally, forget the jungle holder has so a value of the stop and limited and run of the power play of cost and unique safety and jungle man if the 5 years old for use like the most important like this one a jungle holder will be an outside magazine and party second for a first proper and many different call of the recorder axis. Okay, case 2 is ephemeral of the foreign jungle man in the Hong Kong. Okay, the firstly a requirement of the expand of the foreign jungle man is the Hong Kong in the jungle man is the final of the combat. Okay, the 328 of the foreign jungle man. For this one case have Indonesia have undang-undang in the Hong Kong have 2 but the undang-undang is like a 328 of the forest jungle man referred or conformant or the end of the corporate just a be final and cost in the order of in the Hong Kong this one case of filmment of 105 RC1 whereas the jungle man state the forgetting jungle man is must finally forget to extend in the other way of forget the jungle man as one is cannot be a jungle man and it cannot be a following however it should be a process of the event paper after then the jungle man can still case of the finally pay a limpid PTA LTD VHIJMT IX PTA Ltd 9923 like Indonesia have normal perkara okay, number of the perkara this one the number of perkara in the Hong Kong. The ruler was a design of the prepare jungle developer from the making mistake and conduct of how in the present Hong Kong is solid jungle map is a more normal area. So this jungle map account to giving a surveillance of original process in the photo and the only have opposite the depth is a case the curve of the region have not in the subtitle. However, one of the negative height quality is the design of the one of the party not of phase has been introduced to party or any facility affair forget for intermittent by a filter of the other illegal for the system 5 in the octograph. current of the legislation of the party have been submitted the court with a review in the course of the May or order for legal in the world. Finally, that with a younger man, they will have applied the legislation what the issue of the motion evaluation. Okay, case number 3 is the case for a federal foreign the foreign younger man recognized. Under one is customary with you as a confirmed informant in the moment younger man they obey for follow of country. There are external truth in the law of the where is younger man has seen a younger man. So this one recorded in the USD state. The jungle law of the record of the foreign jungle man is country like made by a party war of the case solved on the common law of the principal defense and the criminal in the regulation how to use a control treat jungle issue outside in the state in the law of the government condition under which country should go a full effective for foreign jungle man outside of the narrow case of the demarcation of jungle. The times have come to return to our country, founding a party of the foreign jungle man. For reckoning, the past few days have been a signification in the number of the second recovery and reformation of the foreign jungle man in the US state in a increase of the cooperation in a billion of a dollar of foreign investment for a cost of the ordinary individual and motivate business that constantly and persevere underway most field law. As explained in the training of the tourists, there are cases of the financialization of the French jungle man. They concept in the case and the one of state law as case of change for USD is a city of the business facing like about they are staying into their street of the foreign shopping amounts a state like impermanently to consider about a foreign jungle map before they are recovering in the US state. Legal unique also have a jungle creditor, jungle man. They also have a schedule file for the jungle man so be able to be a toast as jungle man people in the unique case of the federal law. But in the field of the business that they have the business subject of the fraudulent of the legality of the jungle man about so avail content the information under federal law. So forget the pen of thin and their cost have been to current system of the foreign jungle man reconciliation to the scale to pen legal limitation. The over the with a pro of recovery as the US allow you see of the person about in the way of the computer foreign accounts is under to scale the web. After which the party have tried to correct upon to thus a jungle man across the way a library of a favorite forever jungle man affected founding of the further jungle man by affirmation in the other country. They all have a legendary in the first place. This form of the terrorism made the less of the uniform amongst that allow even more popular and under the need for guard against a nationalization. The current further war of the state law has the privatization, so is a protest of privatization for this a treatment of the foreign jungle man you don't trebly impeded you need of friendly interest and like seeking to recognize for challenge for a jungle man in this country should not have a no navigative five or different step law, especially when no state information or test state, but the present need to foreign give it after is survive the fatal activity state law in mainly is to deal with a change performed by terrorists. Oh my god, this is so long. While use a so console the container to repent of the info and the decision of the foreign country in the upper case occur also much after that a jungle have a naked to prefer American interest of the Superman experiment in Tokyo 1815 if a clever national seat to have a thesis of the call have been a father ever they have a just a legalize and use for a series of national and the belief of the public and national law the element of the Julian sheet. In the aftermath of the international began the use of state also speaking with a voice regulation of the foreign jumping in the country. Success rating tough not just a winning of the jungle but also on the effort in the street of the requested access for accounts and something law advocate with a count of a jury potency of the cost of comprehensive with account different before use or compete with assembly of the jungle is by a foreign courts that use a content mass first country and judgment to record of the foreign jungle means to make is regular any other jungle by U.S. courts of foreign jungle for the by a U.S. court of the domestic jungle has the same authority. Jungle is first usually or useless state for jungle cannot be evidence of before the ever recorded. Although in the process can be combined in the most always faster and cheaper to those material and foreign jungle match is necessary of a new USD user by filing of the rating. The material method do not have a USD or control, which one allow a pair to link up in the foreign of jungle. Many people are so surprised to hear the day at the international have a government USD recovery and the enforcement of the no counts the jungle made. There's use a party multimedia call that pay information of the relevant and arbitrary way. So, but no forget how the jungle left records and the effort is government by interference statement law. So even is a case about a final cost operate reaching a stage. So with a jungle match will be recovering in the case. I think this is maybe thoughts in the law of finger by state. There are a major similar most states have a uniform and foreign money. A jungle man living in the SCU and MGRA. They fit by a national confidence on the unique state allow the UFMGRA evolving as a step from work for the cost level and the state US money jungle state many from UFNJRA intelligence organization of the American Canadian for the jungle man of the common law and the figure of the common like Swiss is not money. Just order of the branding aspect of the many also stay under law with a similar request. In the state they have upon the UFME or Rankas jungle match statement of the direct record of the money we have recorded only to a jungle finally consideration and effort whatever is ranking is three clear of the missing the word used and by a jungle pending a pair of process do not necessarily mean that a jungle is under forecast when the delay as you come many however stay used for common processing pending the appellate. In indication of the UMPN, the counts cannot recover of the forgotten government in the foregoing counts. One was no import to did not offer those a process of the law. 3 is did not have a personal jungle over the dependent. 3 jungle holder must approve there is a request of the meat. In the advanced test, many regular counts in the most that have the different tendency. Record of the many of the reasons, for example, the law is most that count different to that recounts of the recent Gilgamesh is Gilgamesh was observed by a form. He is aware as in the fan and the fan of the forgotten in the Gilgamesh is the state probability force of the forgotten Gilgamesh country use economic. A few years a state have also called the recovery of the requirement amendment. This mean like foreign government just complain of the three issue is Gilgamesh once is not recovered of the Gilgamesh for the use estate. Then also we are not the way Gilgamesh from the foreign university or corrector of must account in the first state law in the way law for the courts that issue the Gilgamesh. So which Gilgamesh will be a recommend I'm say in the law for state by state. In each state have one popular rules of the evidence. The Gilgamesh is most state. The popular for evidence is just a Gilgamesh and popular of the summer of because of most Gilgamesh. Many comes of to sport, then comes to use as the holder mass popular that police Gilgamesh is affected to make its inventory concept like a Reiki after a copy of Gilgamesh. So, for attention of the consent agreement, notice of the recovery and the reference procedure must properly separate on the affected party, and this party must be given the opportunity to be adhered to this many consent of professional and the penalty such as to do so. So once the problem really first step and the action are steady for the forgetting how they must prepare the finally Gilgamesh then of the U.S. state as a verb in the forest Gilgamesh is to be was a foreign Gilgamesh as a Gilgamesh. The document Gilgamesh maybe have a element of the university state. Foreign Gilgamesh is a recovered and exported by Hangai Samo introduced by the honor label affairs the purchase center of Superman cost Israel. So people are less legal access of food in the 20 by in the